From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Francisco Giants have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these guys have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Hayden Birdsong. What do you have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And he deals. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. The pitch. That just misses. Full count 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And caught on the warning track. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Righty to the plate. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. Two outs, base is empty. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. That one missed.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Next pitch is outside. foul ball. The rise on at first, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. The pitch. And another ball. Foul ball there. And Devers hits that one. This looks like extra bases coming home. He will score and the Giants take the lead. 1-0. Throw is high and over his head.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. Here's Elliot Ramos. And the pitch. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Off the mark there. Now 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what?
Base hit and a run in to score. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bounce to third. And there's a hit. Around third. Boots it. He'll score easily. And they lead by 3. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. 2 outs. Chopper right side. France. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. misses. It's a strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. And here it comes. High fly ball out to center field. Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out. So man aboard. And now Jake Cronenworth. France, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate. Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Oh, now a great stop, and they get the out. Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show. So up next, Patrick Bailey. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
In the air, center field. Merrill under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and now Luis Arias. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants down in order, but they lead at 3-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Sung-Hyun Song.
Sung-Hyun Song.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals.
Cancel.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Jackson Merrill.
So the San Diego batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fly ball to right center. Lee sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. The 2-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes. 1 out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have got it, but didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
1 out, bases empty. On the corner for a strike. 1-2. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
On the ground to first. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ball popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's going to be Ty France. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a base hit into left field.
The batter, number 2.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner at first with 2 away. Xander Bogaerts, the next to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him. And that is that. Padres leave 1. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And at first, Willie Adames stands in. And a pitch. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage, but on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Two on, 1 out. Chapman gets a piece there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And the slider just misses.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you
base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Luis Ariz stands in. And a pitch. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out towards left center. Ramos has this one sized up. And it's caught for the out.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. kicks and fires. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bailey makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next is the Padres, the designated hitter, Sung-Kyu Song.
Next for the Padres, Sung-Yun Song.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo
The
Lee.
right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And Devers is set down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be
on the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores. One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. They turn things over to the southpaw, Adrian Morejon. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Pitch. And another ball. That one not close. And now 3-2. At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. 2 on, 1 out. Sneaks through, base hit, around third. 1 run across.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
At the plate, Bryce Eldridge. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. The 3-1. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. Second and third here. 1 away. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ground ball left side. Out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Here's Matt Chapman. 2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
3-2.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's too high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right.
Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 5. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Francisco, here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The 1-1. Popped up. Arise has it sized up. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 2 down, and now it's Manny Machado. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And Manny gets a piece.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 88 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Brubaker getting loose as well. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. The wind to the pitch.
No.
All these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They have 6 hits today with runners in scoring position, and that's something they can feel very proud of.
The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on. So the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. Fly ball down the line. Tatis moving under this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Rafael Devers.
The designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. Machado snags it, and there's 2 away. Man at first, next to hit, Elliot Ramos. And he deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos moves on it. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it though 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ty France. Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. That's towards center. Bader should have it. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
1 down, base is empty. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Bogaerts retired. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, he gloves it to first. Got him. Nice play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie.
And here is Willie Adames. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Popped in the air, left side. Machado under it. And that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sam Hentges.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. Pinch hitter coming on, Jay Bowen. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, safe. Man at first. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And here it comes. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Oracle Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is on the mound now, Matt Waldron. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball.
Number 61, Matt Waldron.
wind in the pitch. Strike 2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. The punch out there, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Three, 2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now Luis arrives. Machado throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-1 now. And another ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader makes the catch, and there's one gone. He's 2 outs away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That's down and in.
3-1.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
The first baseman, number 4.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Here comes a pitch. That's to third, Chapman. Off balance speed, there's one. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs.
1.